Okay, I've got 2 minutes after 7, so we'll get started. First of all, thank you everyone that's joining us this evening at 7 o'clock. We appreciate you taking the time to join us as we virtually cruise in France and be able to show you all the wonderful aspects, pictures, lots of information regarding our charter going in April of 2023. The sensations of Lyon and Provence. And just to kind of remind everybody, we at Blows and Stewart Travel Group and BST Vacations, we have been in business, family business, combined for over 120 years. And in 2024, we will be celebrating 125 years combined in two families in business. So we're extremely excited about everything that we're doing and coming out of COVID as strong and healthy as we are. A couple of things. First, there's a chat feature. So if you've got any questions, Rob and I will both monitor those as we go through. We'll save all the questions to the end. We will go over what our specific tour includes as well, talk about pre and post parts of the tour. But first of all, you don't need to be listening to me, and I'm going to just quickly introduce Rob Blows, partner at BST Vacations and Blows and Stewart Travel Group. And Rob and his lovely wife, Heather, will be co-hosting this tour, so you'll be able to travel with him and have a wonderful time. And most importantly, I'd like to introduce Tracy Daniels from Emerald Cruises and Scenic. We have a wonderful partnership with them and relationship, and they've been nothing but supportive during this entire struggle that globally we've all been under. I can remember it's been over 2 years ago when we first contracted this ship. And as a friendly reminder too, we have chartered the entire vessel. So only Blows and Stewart Travel Group and BST Vacations will be on board. So it's intimate, all like-minded individual, and we'll be able to have an absolutely phenomenal time. So Tracy, over to you.
Excellent. Thank you, Scott. And thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. This is absolutely a really exciting sailing that Blows and Stewart Travel Group have put together. So I wish I could join you on board. It's going to be a lot of fun and just an absolutely wonderful way to see the south of France. So I'm going to get started here. Just again, why river cruising? For those that maybe haven't done a river cruise before, absolutely fantastic way to travel throughout Europe. Of course, the south of France itinerary, I'm going to dive into here in a few minutes. Absolutely so much to see and do here. But again, you're traveling, you're seeing so many places throughout the south of France, but you're only unpacking once. So you've got this beautiful floating boutique hotel that you'll be staying on board. And I'll show you some of the amenities as well. So just, again, very relaxing that way. And of course, we're going to be sailing into the heart of some of these wonderful towns and villages here, steps away. And the Emerald Liberte that you'll be sailing on, just a maximum of 132 guests on board. So as Scott just mentioned, very intimate atmosphere for everyone to enjoy as well. And lots of touring options that are included. So again, you can do as much as you want or as little as much. So you can really kind of plan your vacation to your traveling preferences. But here's the beautiful Emerald Liberte. So this is the beautiful Starship that you'll be sailing on. And the itineraries, as you'll see, really strike a balance between the time spent on board as well as on shore. So we've got really great itineraries that are carefully designed to kind of highlight the destinations that you're sailing on. And again, this Star-Ship has been custom built to navigate the Rhone and Saone Rivers. So absolutely wonderful ship. And I was fortunate enough to sail on her just this past April. So there I am in front of the Emerald Liberte in April, which is when this charter is going to be sailing. And it was an absolutely fabulous time to sail. The Mediterranean climate, so much nicer there in April than it was here in Ontario in April. So I had a great time. The weather was fabulous, you know, light jacket, so super wonderful. But I felt guilty calling home because we were having snow here in Ontario. So, you know, the drab kind of spring month of April here in Ontario, best place to be, in my opinion, is in the south of France. So hopefully you can join the BST team. So taking a look into our Emerald Exceptional Value. So again, when you're on a river cruise with us, there's so much that's included for you. So we'll have an included excursion at every port, and I'll take you through those here in a moment. All your meals are included. We have some really special Emerald Plus experiences, some more cultural highlights, but we also have a fantastic Emerald Active program. So for those guests that are looking for some more active type of activities to explore the destination, we've got a lot of options there included for you as well. And of course, we've got your drinks all included and gratuities. So again, all your gratuities for both onboard crew and onshore tour guides, all taken care of, as well as your airport transfers. So again, a lot of great inclusions there for you and a lot of great value. And with Emerald Cruises, we're really proud to have won several awards from Cruise Critic for Best River Cruise Line for Value. And this is a record 5 years in a row. So something that we're really proud of. And again, it's with all those inclusions. So again, as I mentioned, we've got great included excursions at every port, and I'll touch on some of those and some of the ones that I did as well to give you some of my experience, but great local guides, so passionate and excited to share with you their towns that they live in. And then we do have included Emerald Plus. So these are some unique cultural experiences. So again, really great ways of tying in the local culture. We do have some optional Discover More experiences. They are available in some ports, not all the ports, but those are available if you want. Other guests like to explore kind of on their own. So you may have some free time in some of these ports that you can go and explore on your own. So again, it gives you that flexibility there to customize the trip to your preferences. But again, that Emerald Exceptional Value, again, all your meals are included. And with the Blows and Stewart Travel Group, their charter that they have, they're including the premium beverage package. So all of your drinks are included all day, every day, which is a really great extra bonus. And again, we've got that range of excursions. There's complimentary Wi-Fi on board as well. You'll have water restocked daily in your suite. All the pricing in Canadian dollars, your transfers, and the gratuity. So again, really nice packaged seamless trip for you. So let's take a look on board beautiful Emerald Liberte ship. As you can see, lots of mirror light, very contemporary design. This is the entrance, the atrium area. When you arrive on the ship, there's a reception desk as well. And then going into the Horizon Bar and Lounge. This is a place you're going to spend lots of time in here, relaxed, enjoying those beautiful views, floor to ceiling windows that we have. There's a bar there that you can enjoy a cocktail at any time of day. There's also a specialty coffee and tea station that you can help yourself to as well. In the evenings, the cruise director will hold port talks there. So talking about the next day's excursions and touring options that you'll get to look forward to. And in the evening, we'll have different types of entertainment. So whether it's local entertainers brought on, might be a fun trivia games night, So there's always a variety of entertainment that's happening each night. But as I mentioned, we've got a fantastic Emerald Active program. So again, our guests have told us they like to kind of explore and do more active excursions. So we have an activity manager on board as well. And you'll see in the itinerary coming up, we do have several active excursions, and these of course are all included as well. So you've got lots of choices. So this is a picture that I took here in April on the Liberte. So at the aft of the ship, so at the back of the ship, we have a beautiful pool area. So this is a nice indoor heated pool. So again, nice way to relax. The activity manager will do some aquarobic classes some mornings in there. But it's also a nice quiet area that you can cozy up in one of those comfortable chairs there and relax and enjoy. On some evenings, we will raise the floor of that pool and we will move the chairs around, pull down a screen, and we'll show some Hollywood movies. So again, a nice variety of entertainment in the evening for you. Up top on the sun deck is where you're going to spend quite a bit of time because you've got wonderful views of the scenery on both sides of the riverbank. We've got a putting green there that you can test your putting skills on. But as you can see, lots of comfortable seating, shaded area as well. And there's a walking track too. So you can get your steps in as well while enjoying the beautiful scenery. Now, of course, when it comes to dining, a lot of great options here. You're certainly not going to go hungry on board your river cruise with us. Of course, you're in the south of France where the culinary is key, but we've got different options for you. So this is the terrace area. It's at the front of the ship, in front of the lounge area. This is where you can enjoy an early riser's breakfast if you're up early in the morning. We'll also have a light lunch here. So if you don't want to go down to the Reflections restaurant for the full lunch service, we'll always have a light lunch options up here with some soups and salads and some wraps for you. And just a nice area. You can see the seating there outside, so you can enjoy the fresh air as well and relax. But here's the Reflections restaurant. So this is our main restaurant here for your onboard dining experience. And just absolutely fabulous. A lot of regional dishes that you'll be able to enjoy, as well as wine paired with dinner as well. So open seating, so you can sit with whomever you wish. We've got different table configurations for tables for 2 up to tables for 8. So again, really wonderful dining experience here that you can enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner in Reflections restaurant. And of course, all that wonderful local produce. You'll see the chefs going off the ship to some of the local markets when we're in port, picking up some fresh ingredients there. So a wonderful experience, as well as the wine pairing with the meal. But of course, our staff, our crew are just absolutely fabulous. They definitely will be like family at the end of the cruise. So wonderful experience and service that you'll have. Now, looking at some of the other amenities on board the ship, we have a gym. This is probably the least busiest room on the ship, but we do have a gym if you want to keep up your fitness routine there, or if you want to treat yourself to a massage. We've got a nice wellness area there that you can book a massage for an additional fee on board if you wish. Now, taking a look at the suite choices where you can rest your head at night, absolutely wonderful, stylish staterooms. I'm just going to show you the staterooms that this charter has available. Some of the upper suites have already sold out. So here's a lot of great choices here to choose from. This is our entry level, our Emerald stateroom. It's got a picture window there at the waterline, so we sometimes refer to it as the Swan's View room, but really nice, spacious. You've got lots of room under your bed, of course, because you're going to unpack your suitcase once and then tuck it away for the rest of the cruise. Also, for any single travelers out there, we have 2 single staterooms on board Emerald Liberte. So again, with the picture window, but it doesn't incur the single supplement. So a great choice if you've got a single traveler yourself, or if you've got a trio of friends that you want to travel together, we've got this single stateroom available for you. But our most popular choice is our Panorama balcony suite, as you can see pictured here. Beautiful floor to ceiling windows. At a touch of a button, the window will glide down, so you've got that fresh air there. But again, it's a wonderful space because you've got that beautiful view, lots of storage space here, beautiful amenities. We use Espa Spa products, which are just absolutely fabulous. You've got a flat screen TV, infotainment system in your room as well. And also we have complimentary water that's restocked daily. And we've got a new initiative, Cherish the Planet, that each stateroom, in the past, we used to hand out plastic water bottles as you were going out on your excursions. Now in your stateroom, you'll find a refillable water bottle. So just again we've reduced all single-use plastics on board, which is fabulous. So you'll have your own water bottle that you can refill. We have water refill stations as well in the lounge. So you'll have those while you're out exploring. So now let's take a look at the real fun part, is this wonderful itinerary, our 8-day sensations of Lyon and Provence that you can sail with the Blows and Stewart Travel Group. So this sailing is going to start in Lyon. We sail north on the Saone River, and we sail up to Chalon-sur-Saône, and then we will head south again, all the way down to Arles, and then you can be transferred to Nice, which Rob and Scott will talk about here in a moment. But starting on the itinerary, so we stop at Chalon-sur-Saône, beautiful, nice scenic drive. We take different routes on the way there and on the return, but a really fun and lively city. The locals really embrace the wine culture here, and this is a picture that I took in April, so you can see the wisteria in bloom in April there, that you'll be able to enjoy on their charter, but just absolutely beautiful. We had just north of Chalon-sur-Saône to a little town called Beaune, famous for the hospices there. It used to be a hospital for the poor, and now it's a museum. So absolutely really wonderful guided tour that you'll get to enjoy here. And they also have a very famous wine auction that's held once a year that they're very known for here. So again, really great stop in Chalon-sur-Saône and Beaune. Then we'll head back to Lyon. So you'll have a full day here. Absolutely wonderful city. So Lyon is at the confluence of the Rhone and Saone Rivers. So that's where the 2 rivers meet, and full of history. So of course, any foodies out there, Lyon is known to be considered as the gastronomical heartbeat of France. So you'll see lots of Michelin star rated restaurants here. So they're definitely known for their food. So you'll have an included guided tour of the old town of Lyon as well. You'll be able to visit the UNESCO World Heritage listed basilica that's shown in this picture here, and it's just absolutely incredible. And just you'll get to go inside here, and it is truly breathtaking. Lyon has lots of shopping as well. So here's some pictures that I took. The one on the left is just outside of the basilica there, and it has a great overview of the city of Lyon. And then when you're in the old town, you'll see all of the wonderful window displays, all of these shops. They just do a fabulous job with their window displays. And here's one example of that. One of the specialties in Lyon is the praline brioche that you'll see in the middle row there. So something to try while you're visiting. And then on the right, that's me. I took one of our bikes that are on board the Emerald Liberte down to the confluence. So behind me there is where the Rhone and Saone Rivers meet. So that's, again, a really, really neat city with lots to see and do there. So we've got a full day there to enjoy. You had the afternoon free in Lyon. So again, that's when I took the bike down to the along the riverbank there. Very bike friendly city, so lots to enjoy. Others went shopping, others stayed in the old town. So again, you can really tailor the day to your own preferences. Then we went to a wonderful town called Tournon. So just south of Lyon, very beautiful. This also is a picture that I took. So you have a couple of options. So you could do a guided tour. So we've got a local guide that takes you through the town of Tournon. Or you could do one of our Emerald Active excursions, which is what I did. And it was a guided hike on the other side of the Rhone River. So just across from the town of Tournon to Tain-l'Hermitage. So this is a picture that I took at the top of the vineyards of Tain-l'Hermitage. Overlooking the Rhone and the city of Tournon, which is absolutely fabulous. So here's my group in the top left-hand corner. So we had our activity manager, plus we had a local guide accompany us on our guided hike. Nothing strenuous. We had lots of stops along the way. So on the top right picture there is our local guide. So she's giving us commentary, learning about the wine production of the region. So again, it was a nice pace with some breaks in between there. And of course, that picture, the view at the top was definitely our reward. Then we came back down into the town of Tain-l'Hermitage. And on the bottom left corner is what we stopped at. So in Tain-l'Hermitage, there is the Valrhona chocolate factory. So we got to stop in there and buy some of the premium chocolate that is famous for this area. So again, another special treat. Then we went on board. We had a great cheese and olive tasting. So this was one of our Emerald Plus included experiences. So again, cheese, olives, very famous in this region. Our cruise director went off and bought some local cheese at the market and brought on board. And so there was commentary, some fun trivia facts about the story behind each cheese that we were tasting that they did, as well as lots of different olives. So again, really tied in with the region that we were visiting. Another town that we visited after was Viviers. This lovely tour guide here, his name is Pierre, who was absolutely fantastic. Funny guy, has grown up and lived in Viviers all of his life. So he was full of stories and so passionate and happy to share all of his stories with us. So again, really great tour, quaint medieval town. So really nice, small medieval town that we got to walk through. So a really wonderful day that we had to explore. And then continuing on was Avignon. So another fabulous day. So this city, we have a full day here. So again, lots to see and do here. Where we dock was less than a 10-minute walk into the walled city. So absolutely beautiful, World Heritage listed Palais de Pop here. And of course, famous for the Point d'Avignon that you can see here. So in the afternoon, you've got free time that if you want, so something that I did, I went and, because again, it's right along the riverbank there, went for a walk, and you can go walk across the bridge there here. Also, that something else that you could do is we have a canoeing excursion. So part of our Emerald Active excursion was a canoeing on the river there in Avignon. Or we have a guided walking tour of the city of Avignon. So again, you've got lots of choices and lots of options to do on this itinerary. So these are some pictures here that I took, the walled city of Avignon, and then on the right hand side is beautiful Pope's Palace here. So again, beautiful, beautiful city, and it's wonderful that we have the full day there. So in the morning, you've got those excursions, and then in the afternoon, there's a free time, or there's also a Discover More tour that you could take to the Point de Gare outside of the city. So again, a lot of great options in this beautiful city. And if that wasn't enough, in the evening in Avignon, we have another special experience, another Emerald Plus, the Provençal dinner. So this is Chef Fabien Morial that I took when he came to my table. So he is a local top chef, so very famous chef there in the Provence region. Family recipes that he prepares. So he prepares us a wonderful Provençal dinner. So it was definitely a highlight. The food throughout the whole week is incredible, but this evening's dinner was absolutely fantastic. So Chef Morial will come to the Port Talk, and he'll do his menu presentation and talks about, you know, even using his grandmother's dessert recipe. So really, really special dinner here that will definitely be a favorite for sure. And I'm going to show you this video. So this is one of the optional Discover More options that you have in Avignon. So that's a special classical concert that is an optional Discover More tour that if you're interested in Avignon, a really nice treat in the evening that you can book with the team at Blows and Stewart Travel. And then finally, the last stop is Arles. So full of history, of course, a lot of Roman history here, very old city that we have. Of course, the highlight will be visiting the Arles Arena that you can see the pictures that I took here. Over 2,000 years old, this arena is, but you can just see from the architecture like that we get to walk in. It was just fascinating, the architecture and all the history of it. So, and just to be able to be inside of it was absolutely amazing. Of course, Arles is also known for the backdrop of over 200 of Van Gogh's paintings. So we have on the included guided walking tour that takes us to the Arles Arena and the amphitheater there. Also, they'll talk about and take you to some of the backdrops of his painting. So here, of course, is the Cafe Terrace at night, where his inspiration for that painting, as well as the Courtyard Hospital. So a lot of great information and history between that. So again, that's just a quick overview of all the highlights on this great itinerary here. Again, so much to see and do with all of those included excursions, all the included Emerald Plus experiences, as well as the included Emerald Active activities. So again, lots to see and do that you can kind of customize it to your own preferences. But of course, you're on that floating boutique hotel for the entire week. So a wonderful way to experience all there is to see and do in the south of France. So now I will turn it back over to Rob.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much. That's a great presentation. I've seen it a few times and it gets me more excited every time I see it. So I'm really looking forward to it. France is one of my favorite places in the world, and I can't wait to host everyone on this terrific cruise. And I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Tracy had mentioned the cruise portion, and I just wanted to mention that we do have a 2-night pre-cruise package that you can add to your cruise in for 2 nights in Lyon with a 2-day hop-on, hop-off city pass that you can do. And we also have a 2-night post-cruise package in Nice that includes transportation from the ship to Nice. And that includes, we have a 2.5-hour walking tour of Nice included in that as well. Plenty of free time on the pre and post as well, to do your own thing if you wish. The cruise is going to be in Lyon as well, of course, with I believe, Tracy, you said like a good half day free. So, an opportunity to go back if you do the pre-cruise to do something else that afternoon. So we're offering some flexibility. So you can add the pre and post, just the pre, just the post, or if you just want cruise only, we can do that as well. So we have lots of options for you. And and there are a couple of, some people might want to do their own pre and just meet us at the ship. We can arrange that too. So maybe you want to go to Paris and we can book the train down to Lyon so you can meet us in Paris or whatnot. So don't be afraid to ask for something a little different. We just have to fit it around the dates of the cruise. I don't see any questions in the Q&A at this point, but
Rob, I don't mind saying a couple of things here as well. Just first of all, Tracy, thank you for putting some of your own pictures in this slide deck, because it's so important that everybody viewing this can actually see flowers, can see the time of the year, can see what you were wearing and what other people were wearing. So that gives them a better indication of what that weather is going to be like. And one of the other things that you touched on too is when the chef and different members of the Emerald team are off in port, and the ship basically is in a different spot every day. And one of the best and greatest parts of river cruising itself is the food and the wine changes in all the different regions of the river that you go on, and they're bringing all of that fresh produce on board the ship daily. So you're always going to be able to taste the splendors of each region. Also, I know we've had these questions before. The bicycles that are located on the Emerald ship that are complimentary to you. You just book them out for time periods, and they're easy to do, and off you go at your leisure. One of the biggest things that Rob, Dana, and I, and all of our entire team at BST Vacations and Blows and Stewards, for those that have come on some of our escorted exclusive tours before, we try to include as much as possible so that you can truly enjoy your entire time with us. But in no way does it mean you have to be with us 24/7. And it can be as independent as you wish. And it's all about having the cruise of your preference. And we just want to be able to put everything and lay it out in front of you, and do what you think you would like to do each of those days. Rob, I see some questions in there. If you are opening those up.
Yeah, I can talk about the one just with the vegetarian for dietary requirements. Yes, absolutely. You can note that when you're making your booking, but you'll also see on the menu where we have different dietary restrictions, whether it's gluten-free, all of that, we definitely can accommodate and have a variety of options for the different dietary restrictions.
Yep. And Rob, you are muted, just FYI, but yes, airfare is included. in that entire package. We can make deviations depending on what you want to do, whether you want to do pre-post or do something else. And one of our BST travel advisors would certainly help you and customize your entire trip with you. Karen's asked about the river, first-time river cruiser. Tracy, do you want to answer that regarding the river?
Sure. So Mother Nature is definitely in control of the water levels in the river. I can tell you this year, I have not seen or heard of any water level issues in France. So definitely in other regions, we've had some concerns this year with Mother Nature, very hot summer over on the Rhine, Main, and Danube rivers, and depends on the situation where the ship is that our operations team monitors closely, but Mother Nature can change things quite quickly in a day as well. So not something that I'd be too concerned about for this charter at all.
That's awesome. And regarding full details, full pricing, because there's multiple different types of pricing based on the cabin category and the selection of the accommodation that you choose. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's either 5 or 7 different price points on that tour. The best thing to do is go to our website at bstvacations.ca. So Bob Sierra Tango Vacations with an S.ca, and you'll be able to see the entire itinerary, everything that's included, full pricing. You'll see the pre in Lyon, and you'll see the post in Nice, and everything that's included with those as well. And certainly, if you've got any additional questions, once you've had an opportunity to be able to peruse that, you can certainly give us a call, and one of our travel team advisors will get back to you right away with answers, or you can simply reach out to Rob or Dana directly, and they would be more than happy to talk to you as well.
Excellent.
Well, I see we had a few stragglers on there, Rob. Do you want to take those?
Yeah,
next?
a couple of. Yeah, I also wanted to mention as well, anybody that's interested in like our airfare that's included in our package is in economy, but if you want upgrades to premium economy or business class, we can accommodate that, and we'll just quote you what the difference is for that airfare. So some people have done that have already booked, and if that is something you're interested in doing, let us know right away, because obviously in business class and premium, those cabins on these planes are much smaller than the economy cabin. So to get you the best fare and get you on the right flights, we need to book fairly soon on that, or not necessarily soon, but don't wait till the last minute. Let's put it that way. There's another question. How does a river cruise compare to an ocean cruise? Well, that's a big question. Big difference. No waves. No tide. That's good. So smooth, very smooth sailing. Lots of space on the ship, like lots of personal space on the ship, because there's only 132 of us, I believe. Is that what it is, Tracy?
Yeah,
132?
that's right.
So that's very, very intimate, and there's no queuing up for excursions or dining rooms or any. It's so laid back and relaxing. Not that an ocean cruise isn't relaxing, because they are, they are, but it's just a completely different experience, river to ocean. Obviously on the river you can see the land 100% of the time, because you can almost touch it in some cases. So you're not far from, you dock right in the middle of town. Some cruise ships you have to tender out, and so we're docked pretty much right downtown, any town France there. So easy walking distance, and then you can just do your own walking tours right off the ship. It's very easy, back and forth. So it's hard to, obviously we don't have rock climbing walls and water slides like ocean cruises, but you've got just again, fantastic food, fantastic lots of regional foods, regional wines. Just a great experience. And the crew will know your name very quickly. Like, you are going to have really personalized service because there's just so few of us on the ship.
Yeah, and all the inclusions, right? So that's, I think, a big difference as well with the river cruise. You have all of those included excursions. As Rob mentioned, all your drinks are included, your gratuities. So you don't have to worry about the extras that you would on an ocean cruise. So again, it's really nice. The package is with the river cruise. You kind of everything that you really need is included, which is nice.
There's one question on there too. Someone had joined a little bit late. So what are the dates? I'll just review those again. The cruise itself is April the 1st to the 8th, 2023. So April 1 to the 8th. The pre in Lyon starts on March the 30th for 2 nights. And the post is the 8th to the 10th in Nice. And you can see all the details at bstvacations.ca. And for those of you that may have a pen handy as well, you can call 1-800-561-4275. And that goes into our main switchboard. And they would transfer you to whom and where you need to speak to. I don't see any other questions there, Rob or Tracy. Is there anything else that you've thought of while we're talking?
Tracy, I did want to mention, or perhaps I'll have you mention that, Tracy. I'm not putting you on the spot, but there are going to be in certain cities some in-person presentations by you coming out. So if anybody wants to come again and talk in person to some of our advisors or yourself, it's going to cover more than just this cruise, but there's going to be a more in-depth presentation. So you may want to I don't have the dates in front of me. I know Stratford is November the 8th, and I think London is November the 9th. I'm not sure about some of the other cities.
Yeah,
but
so
I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will be presenting throughout Ontario the first couple of weeks of November. So we've just kind of locked in the date. More information will be on our website in the coming week, or you can contact Blows and Stewart Travel, and they will have the information and can help you get registered. And I'll be there and would be more than happy to answer any questions about this charter as well at that time.
Yeah, we're going to be on, we will put that out on our social media and our website. If you want to be added to our mailing list or our email list or whatnot, we send it out on email as well. For those that aren't into social media for whatever reason or whatnot, just give us a call, or your advisor say, please add me to your distribution list, and we'll put you on the email list, and then you could just join us on or follow us on our social channels. If you want, we'll post all those dates.
Yep, and we'll load this. Tracy will send this entire recording to us tomorrow, and we'll get it uploaded. So if you wanted to watch it again over the Thanksgiving weekend with family and friends and try to get a whole crew of you to join, it'll be available on bstvacations.ca website as well, and you'll be able to click onto our YouTube channel and see all the great things that are already there.
Yeah, we blocked these dates 2 years ago too, so our rates are very good. We locked it in a long time ago. So and we've included extra things. So if you're thinking about a river cruise, this is pretty much as all inclusive as you can get at a great rate,
and with a great group.
and with a great tour escort.
That's right.
I must be talking about Dana, but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Excellent.
Well, thank you, everyone. I don't see any additional questions in there, and thank you for joining us. And have an absolutely phenomenal evening.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.